right here. Looks like they've brought over their own equipment. Hard to tell. Some of these crews will be renting. Some of these crews will have brought their own equipment, but it looks like Newport Aquatic Center, one of those California crews, sporting some Harvard blades. So that
and pressing
probably
hard.
feels mighty fancy. Yeah, definitely really pushing at some high quality rowing there for these youth athletes. Rather impressive.
And quite a gap.
Nice
quite
of
a
them to
gap
be
on the
pushing,
next crew, but
yeah,
we've got the next one coming through the
pushing each other.
bridge. Bow number 4, Brunswick School Boat Club from Greenwich, Connecticut.
Very impressive. Moving through bow number 3, you would assume is what happened, and opening up some water on them, continuing to cruise through. Again, another crew just rowing very strongly, very smoothly.
Here comes bow number 3, Marina Aquatic Center from Marina Del Rey, California. You can hear the coxswain urging them on.
The next boat we have coming up, I always like saying this one, Los Gatos. We've got Los Gatos Rowing Club out of Los Gatos, California. Maybe we'll make up our own rivalry club, call them Los Perros.
Followed by number 7, Sacramento State Aquatic Center from Gold River, California.
Hunting for gold today, that's for sure.
And then followed by number 8, Princeton National Mercer from Princeton Junction, New Jersey.
Got to be an exciting place to row down there as a youth athlete with all of the national team action that goes on down there. Probably some good energy in the air. Oh, and it's starting to heat up here. Bow number 9, Greenwich crew coming through right now. Followed not far, maybe about a boat length of open water behind them. Number 10, Oakland Strokes out of Oakland, California.
Ooh, and bow number 5 has come through Unionville High School from Pocopson, Pennsylvania.
Very nice, very nice. There does seem to be a liking for Pococks over there on the West Coast. Perhaps that's from the Pocock Rowing Center. And not far behind, that would be bow number 12. Sounds like we've got some fans over here for St. Joe's Prep out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We've got some fans cheering over at Reunion Village.
It's like the hills of Switzerland with all those cowbells, and now we've got 14 and 11 coming through. 14 leading 3. That's Belmont Hill School leading Culver Academy.
Belmont Hill, another Charles River crew here, so probably going to feel pretty good about the course that they're able to take in a lovely, lovely MPOCR.
Culver
Wonderful.
Academy, a Midwestern boarding school out of Indiana. They've been building for a couple years, but they're producing some very strong athletes of late.
Yeah, clearly they're rowing very well together, seeing all those arms going at the same time. And up next, 15 NorCal, another California crew coming to visit us.
Followed by Sarasota out of Osprey, Florida. It's some beautiful rowing down there. I've done it. It's great.
Oh, awesome, awesome spot.
Northfield Mount Herman, number 16, just going by in front of the cameras here.
And that's another gorgeous little spot up there at NMH. Really spectacular location. 17, Phillips Exeter. A little Nera moment perhaps going on. Little Nera push.
And they just keep coming. Number 18, Brooks School Crew from North Andover, Massachusetts. It really is a Nera's rivalry at the moment.
Little showdown.
And Balin Jesuit Prep School out of Miami, Florida.
Miami.
The Sunshine State, the Sunshine Boat. Old Lyme RA Blood Street Cruise from Old Lyme, Connecticut. And they're being pushed by bow number 21, Lake Oswego Community Rowing, also from Oregon. Oswego absolutely continuing to push as we come here in front of the cameras. You can hear the coxswain exhorting to the other crew exactly which line he's going to take.
Yeah, I mean, this is really the point in the race where you kind of want to start turning it up. You feel very far from the finish line, but you're really very close. It comes up very quick on you. Mount Auburn Hospital should be in view for these crews soon, and that's close to the end. Up next.
So we have a second boat from Greenwich crew. They're coming through. They've got a good stretch here in front of them. They've got open water on either side, and they can just take their line as they like it.
Probably wanting to be doing pretty well. Their girls' youth, women's youth, I apologize, boats just had some pretty impressive results, so they'll be wanting to support their side of the squad. Coming into view.
So we've got the Petty School, followed closely by
here goes
Monmouth Junior Rowing Club, Triangle Rowing Club, and South Jersey Rowing. And the boats are separating out as they pick their various lines to go into the Elliott turn. And we were discussing earlier, there's some interesting choices to be made here that can save or cost you a lot of time, depending on the strength of your crew.
Yep. A perfect head of the Charles course would run you just about 4,702 meters, and some of the results have come down to fractions of seconds. So you may think over that sort of course it doesn't matter, but can make the whole difference. Bow number 28, that would be another Charles River crew. That would be Cambridge, Rindge, and Latin, being pushed by a not Charles River crew, the Milwaukee Rowing Club out of Milwaukee. And not a Charles River crew, but a home crew here from Massachusetts. We've got BAB, Bromfield, Acton, Boxborough. I do wish that they would break out their summer unis more often. I think their summer unis are quite fun.
But they're
and
getting
flavorful.
overlapped. They're getting overlapped by Wilmington Youth Rowing from Wilmington, Delaware. Wilmington absolutely pushing on, and they're both being chased hard by two other crews from Noble and Greena and Gonzaga College High School, who are absolutely neck and neck as they pass by the cameras here. The fight is on.
Oh, and here comes where it doesn't stop. This is where it starts to get interesting. Lots of action going on. Bow number 31, the Christian Brothers Academy, pushed on very strongly. Bow number 37, that would be OKC River Sport out of Oklahoma City.
They're followed by Stonington Crew and bow number 32. And the Hawk Rowing Club from Philadelphia.
And just kind of more crews coming along. 38, that's going to be the Berkshire School out of Massachusetts, being pushed on.
White Rock Boathouse from Dallas, Texas.
Very nice. Great little group there. That's going to be some tight results as we get close to the end.
That's going to be fun as they hit the
another
turn.
bucket, but this one's on the other side. Very interesting approach there to have a bucket in the middle of the boat. You've got some big bends here, so you may want that kind of power. We've got
boat number 35, Duxbury Bay Maritime, followed by 40, who I would presume has moved up past a couple of boats. That's Friends of Concord Crew from Concord, New Hampshire, and they are moving on 35.
another beanie. Interesting to see a beanie from a Northeastern squad, but, you know, whatever works for you.
You've got some, I would call them interesting fashion choices that happen at various points through Head of the Charles.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I saw some fabulous Trojan helmets yesterday.
Oh, yes, completely.
Oh, and here we go.
Here's this. Looks like we've got the Lawrenceville School out of Princeton Junction, New Jersey, being pushed on or having walked through, it looks like Friends of Brookline. So that is, again, another Charles River crew here that will be trying to probably look up or make up, that margin that 42 got on them, and they may be able to, having pretty good knowledge of this river here.
New York Rowing Association in bow number 43, taking a nice line through the bridge. Don't worry, it's not even half over yet, folks.
They just keep on coming.
Enough carnage is predicted. We now have the medevac helicopter overhead.
Slight gap in the field. That's rather interesting. I wonder how that's going to shake out in some of these results. But, not for very long. Two more crews coming here underneath Anderson Bridge. First of which, Central Ohio rowing out of Dublin, Ohio. Another bucket here again. Very interesting. More buckets than I've seen in some youth events. That's bow number 44. Coming through, being pushed by 45 Swan Creek Rowing Club out of Lambertville, New Jersey. And pushed along by bow number 47, Frederick Gunn. And bow number 46, Row, New Jersey.
Oh, and the hits just keep on coming. We've got bow number 48, the Groton School. Now, they do have a female cox.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So the members of this four rowed in an 8 at Henley Royal Regatta and winning at Reading Amateur Regatta.
Bow 49, that is Cathedral Catholic High School out of San Diego, California. No beanies to be seen in that boat. Guess they're acclimating well. And bow number 52, that's Pacific Rowing Club out of San Francisco, California. Really impressive, the number of California crews that you see here.
So we've got bow number. So we have our Ukrainian crews back here in bow number 55. Wow!
Really making a
Go
very
Ukraine.
strong push. A
Looking
full beard
very
on that
tiny,
stroke seat.
very nice, very nice. I'm just absolutely in awe. We've got 50 pushing 51. 51 is trying to take it. 50 is not letting go. So that's Manhasset High School and Brewster Academy crew.
And the buckets just keep coming. That is St. Ignatius Chicago Rowing Association at bow number 54. Again, another starboard bucket could be advantageous around this big Elliott or Big Bend approaching Elliott Bridge.
And then St. John's Prep in number 56. Coming through the bridge now, we have bow number 53, Archbishop Carroll High School out of Radnor, Pennsylvania. They've got enough of a gap. They can take the line they want, and it appears to be a good one.
Another shout out to St. Ignatius, but this time it's St. Ignatius College Prep. Bow number 58 out of San Francisco, California.
And coming in front of the cameras now is St. Catherine's Rowing out of St. Catherine's, Ontario.
Beautiful race course up there. Jealous that these folks get to practice on that spot up there all the time. 59, 61, and 57 all coming up right now. 59, going to butcher this one.
Canisius.
Canisius, thank you. I can never say that. That one gets me.
But 61, Pinecrest crew continuing to move up on the inside, taking a brilliant line. I think Canisius has had to move out of their way. And then bow 57, Manatee City Youth Rowing out of Parrish, Florida, just doing their own thing, making it their own way.
Ooh, and we've got some clashing of blades.
Oh, we've got stoppage in the water. Stoppage in the water. So first we've got bow 62, Prince William crew. They're going nicely by there. They've escaped the carnage. And then we've had a boat stopping tussle between bow 64, Upper Canada College out of Toronto, and
we've lost our
we
bow
don't know.
card.
They've lost the bow number. Maybe that wasn't their first rodeo.
Bow 66, another Argonaut Rowing Club out of Toronto, Canada. You can hear the coxswain giving a call for those crews to yield. You want to be very clear and communicative. As you can tell, those coxswains cannot see what's coming up behind them, so their crew's going to be communicating with them. Bow number 70 has jumped up quite a bit. The Kent School Boat Club out of the Kent School, moving through some crews here.
And then we have Boston Latin School in bow number 67.
And I'll say it again, another bucket. I simply cannot believe it. What are these youth coaches thinking?
We've got Vancouver College in number 71 out of Vancouver, Canada. See, I'm not against the bucket.
No, I'm not against the bucket.
That kind of bucket going around a turn.
I didn't touch a bucket until I got to college. They're certainly not easy to row with. So props out to all the crews that are helping or that are working with that bucket. It does give you makes the boat a bit twitchier. So really
here we
fantastic
go. Neck
demonstration.
And neck. Boat number 72, Notre Dame crew from West Haven, Connecticut, appears to be overtaking bow number 65, Hudson River Rowing Association, Poughkeepsie, New York, and they have in fact moved through them.
Interesting. We've got bow number 68 coming through. So South Orlando Rowing Association missing a bow card. So perhaps we had a little tussle earlier. Who's to say?
And then we've got Saugatuck Rowing coming through, keeping themselves to themselves and rowing their race.
Bow number 69 tracking their race with a GoPro. That is Avon. And then two more crews coming through Anderson right now. Coxon giving a big yell from bow number 77 as they walk up. That's Westminster School Boat Club. Walking past bow number 73.
So the Westminster School Coxon, he is going for it. The man's not going to have a lung by the end of the race.
No, but that's the way you do it. If you're still walking, if you're still talking, you had more to give. Give it your all. The pain is good.
Coming up next, 78, Walt Whitman crew from Glen Echo, Maryland. Followed pretty closely by St. Paul's School from Concord, New Hampshire, a perennially very strong program. Ooh, and we've got a tussle under the bridge. So bow number 80, King's College School, Wimbledon, absolutely making a move on Gentle Giant Rowing Club and appears to be succeeding. They are moving ahead and taking their line.
But if you need some good movers, Gentle Giant are the folks to call.
Official sponsors of Head of the Charles.
Yeah, fantastic. Really wonderful group.
Lincoln Park Boat Club from Chicago, Illinois, coming through in bow number 76.
Small gap in the field here, but being closed up by bow number 82. That is Neponset Rowing Club out of Milton, Mass. Being pushed on by bow number 83. Greenwich Country Day School. When they're this close, it'll be interesting when you get to the finish line to kind of see how that shakes out. Looks like some...
Just coming through the bridge, we have the Brunswick School from Greenwich, Connecticut. They took fourth in this event in 2022 and won NYRA championships in the 8 this past spring. And so they're looking to build on that history. They're followed quickly by Radnor from Wayne, Pennsylvania. And Riverfront Recapture from Hartford, Connecticut.
Coming up next, bow number 87, St. John's College High School out of Washington, D.C., being pushed on by bow number 81, Cortland Community Rowing out of Verplanck, New York.
They're followed by bow number 89, Seton Hall Prep from West Orange, New Jersey. Bow 89 looking to set themselves up for move to pass bow number 81.
Getting to near the end of this event here, this men's youth 4. Bow number 90. I think we still maybe have a few more crews left in this event, but these are our last few in the dark horse coming through. Bow number 90, that's Westford Academy crew out of Westford, Mass. Loving the bucket hat.
And we've got Nashville rowing, bow number 88, just coming through the bridge here at Anderson. And we've been wrong before, folks, but I think that's the end of this particular event.
Oh, I've never been wrong.
Oh, then it's good to have you here.
Yeah.
What did you think of what you saw, Libby?
I thought that was really spectacular. I mean, I'm really quite impressed. We definitely had a little scuffle